Good evening, everyone. A 4-year-old child left bruised. Tonight, we take a look into whether a daycare and the police department followed protocols in reporting the signs of abuse. CBS 7's Matt Riss looks into the allegations that his babysitter is responsible and whether more should have been done. Matt?
First, Jay, take a look at just how bad this child was hit. It wasn't just a slap, his bruises all across his back and down to his bottom. The 4-year-old's mother came to us concerned that law enforcement wasn't doing enough. Yesterday, we found there was a second slap witnessed by the daycare in Midland when the babysitter dropped him off. A slap Odessa police told me today they knew nothing about. Now we've learned that Midland police did not file a police report when they responded to that incident, and it's not clear if they reported it to Child Protective Services. We sat down with lead investigator Sergeant Melissa Butts late this afternoon. She said police still had not interviewed the babysitter, nor had they interviewed the daycare where the abuse was first seen. Why hasn't this babysitter been arrested?
It's still an ongoing investigation. There's several interviews still to be conducted.
An answer the family is not satisfied with.
I don't think that it's right that she's still out there. I think that they're taking entirely too long in such a serious matter.
Last night we showed you handwritten eyewitness statements from the daycare who say they witnessed a second slap of the child. Today, Odessa police say it's the first time they've heard about it and that investigators here haven't gotten a chance to interview the daycare workers. If you guys had known about this second slap, could we have seen an arrest?
In order to make an arrest, you have to have probable cause. If the patrol officers had responded to a scene and had probable cause to make an arrest, then an arrest would have been made. In this case, the mother came to the front desk to make a report. Therefore, there was no probable cause to make an arrest at the scene. We will be contacting Midland PD and work with them on that case.
Just half an hour after we informed Odessa police of the second slap, Mama Bear's daycare said police were there conducting interviews. The daycare told CBS 7 and the child's mother that they filed an online report to CPS but did not call police, instead text messaging the child's mother. Brittany says it was a couple hours before the daycare sent her pictures and she, not the daycare, called police.
Them being a daycare provider, that they should have called the police to begin with. And I mean, a text message to me saying that they need to speak to me about my son, why didn't they just pick up the phone and call me?
Records show a Midland police officer did respond to the daycare but referred the mother to the Odessa Police Department because she reported the incident happened in Odessa. The mother said the officer spoke with the child and saw his injuries.
He talked to him and, was not asking him direct questions, but just asking him, what happened to your face?
MPD said no report was taken. The Department of Family and Protective Services says police have a responsibility to report abuse or neglect within 48 hours to CPS.
It's fine that it wasn't in the police officer's jurisdiction, but that individual still had an obligation under Texas law to report that to CPS intake.
Jay, we know the daycare tells us they reported the incident to CPS. CPS has been unable to verify that. As for the Midland Police Department, we did send our request late in the day today. We still don't know what that officer saw and whether or not he reported it to CPS. Nothing indicates the daycare or the Midland Police Department called for medical care for this child. His mother took him to the emergency room later that night.